I play Kate Cooper. She's a veterinarian in Zookeeper. Sort of a guest veterinarian. She's coming in to put up an eagle enclosure, and along the way she's befriended Griffin, and that friendship ends up becoming an alliance in trying to help him get the girl of his dreams. I love animals. I think this has been probably the best part about working on this was with the animals. Unfortunately, I don't get to work with them as much as certain other people on this movie, so I hope they appreciated it, because it was a pretty amazing thing to have those be your stars, and believe me, they are the stars of this movie. I'm watching some of the footage from Crystal and Tweet and Rosie. These are all, that's the monkey and the giraffe and the elephant, and I don't know, I was amazed at how well they took direction. They were a lot less difficult than I would have imagined. You know, if you tell Rosie the elephant to step over 2 feet, she just kind of shuffles over. It's like, they all speak English very well. It was kind of remarkable, better than some of the humans on set, I have to say. Griffin is played by Kevin James. He is a zookeeper at Franklin Park Zoo. He's been there for many, many years. My character comes across him when she gets hired to put in an eagle enclosure, and they start becoming friends, specifically bonding very early on in the film when a lioness is brought in and needs to be rescued, and they partner together to help this beautiful animal. And it's, I think, a really special, really beautiful, very funny, very outrageous, and kind of crazy scene. A lot of like physical comedy and hijinks, but it's a really beautiful moment of showing just how committed they are to what they do. There's a lot of slobber involved. There's a lot of discomfort involved, but it's a high energy scene, you know, when you're trying to save a life. And I don't know, it's an amazing gift to be working with someone who has so many years of experience like Kevin does in comedy, and I've definitely taken a lot of my cues off of him, especially in a scene like that required a lot of physical comedy. When I would you know, be practicing to do the scene, I'd really work on my one joke that I had to do, and then they're over here throwing out a second and third joke, and I'd like feel the delivery kind of going, and I don't know, and it's just, they just have it down. They just keep trying to outdo each other and kind of really mess you up, and you gotta be ready. You got, like, the improv has got to be there. And I was very excited on one of the first scenes that we did. Actually, the first scene that we did, they were giving me second and third and fourth take jokes, and then I came up with one. One I came up with, he said, was really terrible, and you know, totally made me feel bad about it. And then the second one I came up with was really, really good, and everyone laughed, and it was like, oh, I feel so good. So I can see the rush. I can see how, you know, when I've talked to him about how he was doing stand-up first, that feeling that you get, and it's amazing to be able to do that in a film.